So greetings from Pennsylvania once again. We're back here in Wrightsville, here along the Susquehanna River there behind me. Kind of a little bit in shade here, but a little while ago I did the intro video to the Susquehanna and Tidewater Canal. And we're going to start that up in this video. And right behind me there is some remnants of the canal right back there. So I think I showed you a little sneak peek of this, my last section of the Mason-Dixon Trail that I hiked. We can see a little bit of it. But let me show you a map, kind of what I got planned for today. Yeah, out there is the river, and you can see the canal going right through here. Up there is historic Wrightsville. And here's a map. This is a map for the Mason-Dixon Trail, which, watching my other videos, you'll be familiar with these maps, but it works. If I can open it up here, it works for today's video too. Right here is Wrightsville. This is where the Susquehanna and Tidewater Canal starts. This is York County. Over there's Lancaster County. You see Columbia. But we're going to be filming what we can of this section right here. It goes all the way along down. So, and Lock 1 is down this way. We'll talk about that later. We have some good things to see along here. I think I might head up to the bridge first. Yeah, so once again, right here is the Susquehanna River. Across the river is Columbia, and our canal comes right across there. You can see remnants of it. There's still water in there. Because the boat launch here kind of cuts across it and then goes up that way. Once again, this is Riverfront Park here in Wrightsville. You can see the town up there. So let's take a look at the river first. But I think, yeah, so that side is the towpath. I just saw a fellow walk his dog up there. It looks like there's a trail up there. And from one of the historical signs up there, right up there, I think there might be some remnants of something interesting up there. We'll see. Looks like the trail goes that way too. So, yeah. All right. You can see there's water here in the canal right here. Stagnant water. Yeah, right there's a trail up on the towpath. Hey, Mr. Squirrel, right there. And then, yeah, definitely a trail going up that. That's the towpath right there. There's the canal, so. Wow, but check this out. Let's zoom in on the squirrel first. What you doing there, buddy? Oh, that's a small one. He looks like a young one. Just chilling out there eating. But that's a view out there of the Route 462 bridge. That's pretty cool. And if you look below the arches, you can see the Route 30 bridge. And there's remnants too of, you can see those looks like little islands. That's the old bridge. I think it's from the Civil War era. I think I did a video on that some time ago. Got some history here. But wow, it's beautiful. Yeah, just a pretty cool shot. They're going to be closing that bridge sometime soon here. Start working on it. Alright, but let's head this way on the towpath. Oh, you know what this is? Hold on a second here. They have this marked as the Mason-Dixon Trail. This right here. Huh. I hiked. Anyway, now I'm a little bit confused. Actually, I guess, oh, we'll figure that out. I guess it comes down this way. Alright. Yeah, in my previous Mason-Dixon Trail, we had... Alright, we'll figure that out later. Let's hike along the towpath here. Yeah, right there's our canal. Over there's the river. Yeah, the one historical sign said there was some masonry work up here related to the canal. We'll see. Right up here is the bridge for 462. And this would have been, I guess I mentioned, yeah, I did an intro video some time ago. This is where the canal started up here in Wrightsville, or ended, depending on your perspective. And a little picnic area. And I figured out my problem with the Mason-Dixon Trail. It comes through town along the sidewalk, then comes down this way, down to where I am. I think I went that way last time. Anyway. But this video isn't about the Mason-Dixon Trail, but that's okay. Yeah, so here's like another boat ramp that kind of cuts across the canal. Let's keep going up this way. Isn't there a cool look at the bridge there? They don't make bridges like that anymore. Yeah, and then the canal picks up once again down here. So I'm curious to see what's up here, if anything at all. There's still a path. You're getting close to that bridge, but let's see, let's go down here. This looks, oh, this is, yeah, there is some work right here, or some block work. This looks very canalish right here. See the stonework? There's some steps going up there. What was this for, though? I mean, right here's the canal. Interesting. There's a lot of stuff down here, actually. Check out all this. Just trying to picture what this was for. Oh yeah, look at all it over here. All this stonework. You can see the modern bridge right up there. Huh. So it's just a guess, but I'm pretty sure that this, well, not just, a little bit more than a guess, but this is where, pretty sure this is where the canal came out to the river, because the boats would come up from Maryland on the Susquehanna Tidewater Canal to this point, and from here they would cross the river over to Columbia. I think they had like little, I guess what you call tugboats out there that would tow the canal boats across the river. Then there was a canal on the other side. The Pennsylvania Canal was on the other side. So I'm thinking that this is the spot. And maybe there was some kind of a, usually where the canals will get darkened out, usually the canals came to a river like this, there was some kind of like a control gate, or a guard gate they called it, or guard lock. I'm thinking that's what was back there. There was some way of controlling the flow. And you can see all this masonry work, kind of curves out there. So maybe this is where the boats would come in. Maybe there was some kind of, because there's a hillside over here, so maybe there was some kind of a, I don't know, some way of controlling the water. Because during floods, you know, you don't want all this flood water pouring into the canal from the river and things like that. Alright. Yeah, now we're underneath that bridge. Oh, we can get a good look at those other piers out there, those older ones. That's what that older bridge was. I believe that's the one that was burned during the Civil War. Cool. All right. Lots of history just hidden down here. I guess we'll just go up this way. Lots of tree roots here. Okay, look at some of that stonework again. We're up on top of it now. Of course, that's where it kind of curved outwards. And I guess thinking some of there was some kind of gate, I guess, to control water flow. Yeah, right up here is that structure. I keep pointing out, we kind of walked up there. And there's that one section goes out, but even down here, there's some, we're staying on the edge of some stonework, and you can see some nice cut square looking blocks. Yeah. All right. Alright, so we're making our way back from where we were up there by the bridge, back up to the parking area. Once again, you can see the canal down below. Looks quite a bit wider than what we're familiar with the Union Canal, and even the Delaware Canal. But we'll make our way across the boat ramp and keep going that way. It looks like the trail does go that way. We're on the Mason-Dixon Trail, but it does continue on that section of the towpath too. So that'll be convenient. Alright, so that's the way we came from. Back up that way was all that neat masonry work, stonework. We'll say farewell to our bridge out there. We're gonna keep going. Keep going this way as far as we can. It looks like we go hop up here. Cool to walk along the river's edge too. I think there's some stonework along the edge of the canal here. There's a channel called Topo Ranger. My friend Brett runs that channel. Get a little shaded out here, but recently he hiked along the river here and showed a lot of that stonework of the canal here. So I'm going to link that video down below. I might talk about it a little bit later. I don't know if we'll see any of that today or not, but let's see what we can find. But it's a cool video. He's like wading down into Susquehanna River. You can see the edge of the towpath. It's like stonework along the edge between the river and the canal, right along the edge of the towpath. To keep it from like eroding out, they made stonework. Speaking of which, let's just hop down here, see if we can see anything yet. I don't know. Oh, I like it down here though. This would be a cool place to explore. I'm not seeing any yet. But further down, let's keep going up a little bit more. Let me get to, yeah. Yeah, not seeing any stonework yet. Alright, probably up a little bit further. Yeah, the towpath gets obliterated right here. So does the canal. Right here's the canal coming up through here, but then it just, right here it gets filled in up that way. Yeah. Alright. Yeah, so right back in there is where the canal ended, but it would have gone right down through here. Still, I guess technically this, right here, you see this raised there, this is still the towpath through here, or what was. I mean, this paved trail for a bit. Yeah, I'm so curious. Let's quick hop down here. I just want to see where that stonework starts that I saw in Brett's video. I'm not wading in the Susquehanna today. Look at all that grass. In that video he was like mucking through all this grass and stuff. Not today. I do see one fisherman out there. Yeah, he walked out all the way along here. I did think about bringing a kayak along and like kayaking out along the edge there, but yeah. We'll see. Maybe there's some place we'll be able to step down and see the stonework. We'll see. Alright, so now things will get a little bit more difficult. We have been following the Mason-Dixon Trail. You can see the blaze marks, but it turns away from the canal up here and goes up back into town. But our canal would continue this way. So let's go see what we can... Let's just keep exploring. I do see a little trail up there. Nice little place down here too. Yeah, I'm just not sure if we'll be able to see it. Like I said, I keep mentioning that stonework. I wonder if there's a trail going out there. We'll see. Well, there's a trail that brings us down to the river, probably for like fishermen and stuff. But let's, there's that bridge again. That's just cool. All right, but let's just walk along down here. Like the canal would be off to our right. Let's see how far down we can go. I'm pretty sure this raised area right here is the towpath. Oh, I don't know how far we're gonna be able to go anymore here. We'll see. Probably have to turn around soon at some point here. Just looking for any kind of stonework in there. I know, like I keep mentioning Brett's video, but there was some really beautiful stonework in that video. I think we're running out of dry ground up here. Yeah. All right. I think that's it for walking along the river here. All right, bye-bye river for now. Let's see if we can pop up into here somewhere. I think there's some public buildings up here, so we might be okay popping up through here. Yeah, you can see the canal is totally gone through here. All right. Looks like a sewer or a water treatment plant up there. Let's keep going. Oh, this takes us back down to the river. A drier spot. Once again. But how? Well, it stay that way, yeah, because up there was that wet spot that I wasn't going to get across. But does it stay dry? I don't know. Well, I decided to stay up here in the grass where it's a little easier going. I think technically we're walking right on top of the canal here just about. It's all been leveled out. Like I said, those are some public buildings. I think I'm allowed to walk back here. But we're gonna take advantage of whatever public property we have in this series, because I'm not doing the whole private property permission thing in this series, so it's just a lot of work. Because we did that with my Union Canal series. We kind of limited, delayed a lot of things too. It was cool to get permission, but it was, yeah, there were issues with it. All right, so we're soon gonna have to turn around though. Yeah, you can see how all this was just leveled. No sign of the canal through here. But we're going to be running out of public land soon. You hear a lot of water down here. I wonder if that's from the treatment plant up there. Anyway, let's head down here. Oh, there's a guy fishing down there, so. Yeah, there's a dude fishing down there. I don't want to disturb him, so let's go up this way. Alright. Looks like there's a creek. Is that Crutz Creek? So somewhere our canal would have had to cross this creek too. But probably with some type of aqueduct or something. Yeah, that is the creek. That is not the canal. That is the creek. The Crutz Creek, I think that's how you pronounce it. This might be the end for us. I'm not crossing that. Yeah. Let's go ahead and go down here though. Actually, is this some stonework right here? Actually interesting. This might be, this could be canal related right here. Definitely looks like some stonework. So I wonder like I said, they would have had an aqueduct come across here for the canal. It would have crossed somewhere across here. So I think I can see the, what they call the prism of the canal right up there. Let's head down here. I think, I keep mentioning Topo Ranger, but I think he filmed this recently too. This right here. I can't see all the stonework, but it goes down. There's some blocks down there. Oh. Actually, there's some nice sized blocks I'm walking on here too. Yeah. So that's private property over there, so that's where it'll end for now. Not all for this video, but for this section. Yeah. Yeah, so our canal, you can kind of see it's raised and it drops right there. That's where the canal would be. So I'm pretty sure some of this block work we're seeing was remnants of an aqueduct that went across here. Alright, so this is where I'm going to have to turn around, head back to the Mason-Dixon Trail, because I'm also hiking the Mason-Dixon Trail, because there's a section of private property here that I can't, explore. And when we get into the Wilton Meadows Nature Preserve, we'll be able to see, hopefully see some more some more sections of the canal. We'll see how that goes. That'll be off trail. I'm not sure how thick it'll be, but that's the goal. So might take a look. Maybe we'll walk out here a little bit, take a look at the river yet before we head back. Yes, this is where the creek comes out, but let's hike out here to the point. Kind of a cool spot. Yeah. I think I mentioned to you, lock number 1 is down that way too. It's all private property. I'll show you a satellite image later of what it looks like. You can kind of see it in that image. Wow. It's pretty cool. Now someone's kayaking out there. I'm also assessing the kayak ability of this section. It's one thing to kayak downstream. But of course then, when you're in a river like this, then you have to fight the current on the way back, which isn't always that fun to do, to be honest. We've done that before. We did that for the Union Canal. But just trying to gauge the current here. It's a windy day, so it's kind of making it look like there's more current, but anyway. Alright, I think it's time to head back to the Mason-Dixon Trail. We'll have to do a little bit of road walking. I'll point out where Lock 1 is when we get to that one road, and we'll head into the Wilton Meadows Nature Preserve and hopefully get to see some more of this canal in there. Alright, so we're just a little ways out of Wrightsville. Right here is Lockwood Road. This is a front street, but down that way is where lock number 1 is. Like I said, I'm hiking the Mason-Dixon Trail. I'm not sure if the trail takes us down that way or not, but I'll get back to you in a moment on that, but I gotta find where that is. Anyway, confusion is over now. Yeah, I was just trying, like I'm following the Mason-Dixon Trail, but yeah, the road is private property down here, but down that way is lock number 1. I will insert that satellite image right now, the lock circled. That's about as close as we're gonna get, but it is the site that I came across said that they're pretty sure that that's lock number 1 down there. So anyway, you can see me, we're following the trail, so we'll soon be in that Wilton Meadows Nature Preserve too. Hopefully get some more footage of the canal through there, right? Yeah, we are now entering the Wilton Meadows Nature Reserve, which we started here. You can kind of see here's the river. You can kind of see around the canal a little bit there. We hiked way up to Crutz Creek, and then there was private property. Lock 1 is right there. But you can see along the edge here, you can see the canal along the edge there. You can make that out there. There's almost like a thin little island there. That's the canal in there though. So we're right here now. So I'm hiking the Mason-Dixon Trail up to here, but at some point we'll hopefully dip down here. It's a bit, yeah, here you can see it. So lock 1 is right in here. This is enlarged. Right here's the canal. Right along the edge there. So, like I said, we're here. So that's a steep going down. So at some point, I'd like to get down there though. Hopefully it's not too thick, like with brush and thorns down there. From up here it looks pretty clearish, but we'll see. Anything for you guys, I guess. So it's got to find a place that's going to look good to get down there. Alright, so we have left the trail and I'm making my way down. Whoops, I let fall. Am I regretting this? Slightly at the moment. Our house is down that way. I think it's called Murphy's Lane is a road that goes down that way, but just trying to find a way. Here's a ditch. And we could follow this all the way down. Yeah. Alright. Am I regretting this decision? Not entirely yet. I might later. Alright. This is going to be a steep climb down, but let's do it. I mean, we're already doing it, but let's... Yeah, it is what it is, folks. Things we got to do for this channel. Oh, there's a trail cam right there. Okay. I don't think I'm on private property. But maybe we are. I think I see... I need to head more that way, actually. I think I'm... Yeah, we need to go more this way. Alright. There's no property boundary signs anywhere, so I'm not really sure. Let's go this way. I'm seeing some buildings down through the trees there, so we gotta swing more this way. Actually, right down here is the canal. The towpath through there, and there's the river out there, so... Actually, not that far to go. It's not that far of a distance. I mean, up there, the trail was up there. It's just really steep. So I think we'll... I mean, getting down here is one thing. Gotta get back up then. Alright. Pretty sure we're on the preserved property now, though. Alright. Yeah, you can clearly see the canal down there now. Yeah, almost down there to the bottom, but now you can clearly see it. Cool. You know, over there's the towpath. Let's make our way down here. Looks like this area was quarried out. I have no doubt it was. Like I said, I keep mentioning that, you know, on the other side of the towpath is that rock wall. That's shoring up the towpath on the side of the river there. But they probably got some of that rock from like right here. Looks like they quarried out here. Yeah, all that pink there must be denoting private property, I would assume. Oh, I'd love to be on the other side there. Anyway, no place to cross. Whoops, I don't want to go in either. Yeah, this is really wide here. Well, compared, I mean, to most canals we've seen. But yeah, here it is. Cool. So I am not going to be able to get to the other side to show you what the towpath trail looks like on the riverside where the stones are, the rocks are. But like I said, I'll put a link, try to remember to put a link down the video to Brett's video, Topo Ranger's video, where he's walking along the river and shows that to you. If you want to see what it looks like, you can check out his video. Maybe someday we'll check it out, but not today. Oh, that would be cool to get over there. I might walk just a little bit ways this way before we head back up to the Mason-Dixon trail. I gotta finish that trail out today too. Well, that section I'm doing, so. Yeah, there are fish in there. I'm seeing some look like bluegills in there. Yeah, this empties out, just some ways here, this empties out into the Susquehanna again. There's some houses up there and stuff. But, alright, so let's walk up this way just a little bit since we're down here. There's a very faint trail along here, probably a game trail. Yeah, but we gotta, it's pretty steep. We gotta be careful where we walk or we're gonna end up in the canal. It'd be cool if there was a way across. I don't think there is though. But since I'm here, I'm just gonna keep exploring a little bit. All the rocks up here and stuff too. all kinds of like pits and stuff too. Oh, those are wood ducks flying off. Looks like we can go right down to the edge here. This looks like another area that was quarried out. Yeah, like a whole area there. Beaver? That's beaver. Looks pretty old though. That one's cut off and that one they're working at, but that's, so there were beaver down here at one point. Wow. Alright. Here's our Susquehanna and Tidewater Canal. I mean, you can still take a boat down here. You can easily kayak down here, so it's cool to see a section of canal that looks like this. Still relatively functional, I would say. Yeah, once again, there's the towpath on that side. And like I said, on the other side is where that rock wall is, I keep talking about, but I guess we could take our shoes and socks off, but anyway. Like I said, watch Brett's video. Alright, but now that I brought you down here to show you the canal down here, now we gotta go. I gotta go all the way back up that hill, find the Mason-Dixon trail again. Oh boy. But anyway, it is what it is. Alright, let's get back up there. Alright, so farewell canal, at least for now. I've got a slight mountain to climb. Alright. I don't know where to start. Almost back to the top. This is crazy. But we're getting there. Whew. I think the worst of that is over. Just gotta find that trail again. Oops, as I trip. No trail yet. Alright. I think this is the trail over here. Alright, I'm gonna take a break. Phew. Oh, and there's some logs just down. Perfect. Alright. Maybe this one right here. Alright, well that was not so fun, but kind of fun at the same time, coming up that hill. The ground was just super loose at times and felt like you're making no headway, but anyway. Break time is over. I've got to continue on hiking the Mason-Dixon trail, so I'll catch up with you in this video a little bit later. Alright, so we made it back to the towpath trail where we first started. Just up there is the parking lot. Here's our canal once again. So we're just about back. So I'll go ahead and end this video here. It's a fun little explore on our first, well, besides the intro, this is our first video in this series. We had some stuff way at the beginning, some neat stonework. Kind of guess as to what that was. Some remnants of the canal further down this way, where we started, and we had that steep climb down to see some very well intact ruins of the canal down there at the bottom of that hillside. So, alright, we'll call this a success. Oh yeah, we didn't get to see Lock 1, except from the satellite image, but that's the way it's going to be sometimes. Alright, thanks for coming along, folks. Hopefully we'll see you on the next one.